Talk movie.
This old man is a jerk. Seeing his son-in-law struggling to move forward, he chased after him and humiliated him.
Me that. There, much me must not clear that.
However, Raymond did not get angry because of this. Looking back, he had actually completed 100 meters. Raymond not only did not blame his father-in-law, but was even grateful. It turned out that he had a neurological disease called Lou Gehrig's disease. Raymond told his wife that he wanted to participate in the triathlon. His wife thought he was crazy, and his father-in-law found it hard to believe. But currently, the only way to improve the condition was through training. The family agreed with Raymond's idea, provided that his father-in-law would be his coach. Raymond had no choice but to agree to this request. To his utter surprise, on the first day of training, he felt like he had been played by this old man. Because his father-in-law threw his phone into the water, and he clearly signed up for the triathlon. But his father-in-law made him dig up the ground and remove weeds. He even asked him to farm and build wooden armor. Was that the old man brought a bag of crops for Raymond to blindly guess. Which one is flour? Which one is rice? Which one are coffee beans? At 5 o'clock in the morning the next day, the father-in-law woke up the son-in-law on time to prepare for training. Just when Raymond wanted to give up, his father-in-law told him he had washed too many times.
5 o'clock.
Yo, I'm not the first, okay?
He knew his wife was watching from afar, so he had no choice but to endure his father-in-law's torment. That day, they went to the beach, where the father-in-law trained him to walk in a straight line on the sand, and then they did the three-legged race, but by chance, met single Noria. They didn't expect the father-in-law to fall in love with her at first sight. The training project for the next day was cycling. The father-in-law drove his car to accompany them all the way. Unexpectedly, the car broke down halfway, so they had no choice but to go to the father-in-law's house. In a moment of chance, Raymond found a yellow t-shirt in the father-in-law's cabinet. He immediately recognized it as, last, this is a jersey from the Tour de France, symbolizing honor and strength. Raymond learned from the father-in-law that he used to be an influential athlete when young. He ended his career due to injuries. As they opened up to each other, the distance between them seemed to shorten significantly. At this moment, all conflicts seemingly vanished, and their relationship improved. To everyone's surprise, Raymond suddenly started struggling. The father-in-law thought it was a relapse of his illness, but then, in the next second, Mimi Changmi appeared.
Hello. One day.
As their relationship gradually improved, Raymond was surprised to find a knot in the rope on the sofa. It wasn't until then that he understood why his father-in-law's rooftop had been damaged for 20 years. He realized that his life was just like him now, going through low points and losing hope for living. Day after day, what used to be an abandoned place is now full of fruits. Each fruit represents sweat and hope. Raymond thought that with all the hard training over these days, his physical condition would be enough to handle work. But when he arrived at the company, he found himself still unable to keep up. What made Raymond even more disheartened was that his boss showed no compassion for his situation, even thinking that since he could run, he must be able to work, which disappointed him deeply. On this day, it was the father-in-law's birthday. Rui Meng gave him a bicycle as a gift, because it was his dream when he got back on the bike again. Rui Meng secretly turned on the projector next to him. It played a video of his father-in-law competing in his youth. The scenes were still so familiar, and a glimmer appeared in his eyes. Back then, he had dreams and was full of vitality. Now, his face is marked by the traces of time. However, memories always evoke deep emotion. He understands that his own dreams have long been just a distant memory, but Rui Meng's dreams are only beginning. He is willing to use his experience and wisdom to guide him, chasing his own dreams. There is still a month left until the Li Tai Triathlon competition. Rui Meng starts training even harder. His physical condition is gradually improving. In his spare time, he also registered Facebook for his father-in-law, who took the opportunity to send a confession video to Nuria. The two of them also smoothly came together. On this day, my father-in-law finally succeeded in securing sponsorship, and he came to share his joy with Rui Meng with great joy. However, at this moment, Rui Meng is sitting in the cold seawater, her body stiff and unable to move. I didn't expect that at the critical moment, his ALS would actually relapse again. Faced with this sudden situation, the father-in-law's joy instantly solidified, and he immediately ran forward,